Okay, we're on question 48. How high is it? The cylinder pictured below has a surface area of 660 centimeters squared. Use the following formula to determine the height of the cylinder. Okay, so you can see the equation is given to us. We have surface area, I'm going to call it SA, is equal to 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay, so let's look at what is contained within this equation. Okay, so SA, surface area, right? We have that. Surface area is 660. Okay, radius, we also have that because we're given the diameter, right? Diameter is 14 centimeters. So that means our radius must be 7 centimeters. Okay, so we know radius. We know pi, right? So the only thing that we don't know in this equation is h. And that's what we're trying to solve for. So what we're going to do before we start plugging in numbers is I'm going to rearrange this equation to isolate for h, okay? So the very first thing we're going to do, right, is we're going to pick up this guy and we're going to move it to the other side of the equation, right? Because our goal is to isolate h. Isolate h. Okay, so we're going to end up with, our next line would look like surface area minus 2 pi r squared is equal to 2 pi r h. Okay, now to isolate h, we need to divide both sides of our equation by 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Because that cancels everything out here and leaves us with only h. Okay, so we get h is equal to surface area minus 2 pi r squared all over 2 pi r. Okay, so there we go. That's kind of the heavy lifting of the problem. And now we're going to substitute in our values, okay? So surface area, it was given to us. It's 660 minus 2 pi, so 2 times 3.14. Remember, radius was 7, so 7 squared, all divided by 2 times 3.14 times 7. Okay, so now we're going to calculate that. So 660 minus 2 times 3.14 times 49, which is 7 squared. And then all of that divided by 2 times 3.14 times 7. And we're going to get a height equal to, well, if you do the calculation correctly, you're going to get 8.01, right? But really, approximately, but really we're going to round that to 8 because it's so close to 8. Okay? So therefore, right, the height of the cylinder is, now what unit are we in? Sorry. Okay, so our unit's centimeters squared, so that means our height is going to be in centimeters. So the height of the cylinder is 8 centimeters. Okay, I always include units in my concluding statement. All right, so that is question 48 for you.